What up, everyone? This is Mr. Lord, Dr. Professor, Dark Joker, with another edition of Where, Pick, and Dare, where I pick games for the various games that are occurring tomorrow. Whether it's football, baseball, basketball, basically whatever games I want to pick, I will pick them. With all that being said, on with the video. MLB, Cincinnati Reds versus Cleveland Guardians. The Reds have a 56.9% chance to win, and the Guardians have a 43.1% chance to win. This is at Cleveland. For pitchers, Abbott for the Reds has an ERA of 2.18 and a WHIP of 1.06. And uh, Saccone for the Guardians has an ERA of 4.87 and a WHIP of 1.43. So, very good pitching for Abbott. Not really good pitching for uh, Saccone. Saccone hasn't pitched in nearly as many innings as Abbott has, so like less than half. Like he's only pitched 20, while the other one's pitched like a little over 50 innings. So maybe a good idea to go by career ERA. So and Saccone has pitched 124 and 1/3 innings in his career, and he has allowed 81 earned runs. And so, do 81 divided by 124 and 1/3, multiply that by 9 to get, he has a career ERA of around 5.86. So, mm, yeah, I'd say it's a definite advantage for the Reds for pitching. So, despite the home field advantage that the Guardians have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Reds will beat the Guardians tomorrow. Chicago Cubs versus Philadelphia Phillies. The Cubs have a 52.9% chance to win, and the Phillies have a 47.1% chance to win. This is at Philadelphia. For pitchers, Reeve for the Cubs has an ERA of 3.59 and a WHIP of 1.35, and Abel for the Phillies has an ERA of 0.79 and a WHIP of 0.71. Now, Abel has only pitched in 11 and 1/3 innings this year, so he hasn't played a lot. Actually, that's his whole career. Like he's only pitched 11 1/3 innings in his career. Yeah. So is it? So yeah. So you mean with experience, it's hard to say whether or not like I would like you can't say much with Abel. So with good pitching from Ree, I'd say the Cubs have the advantage of pitching. So despite the home field advantage that the Phillies have, I think with the pitching advantage that the Cubs have, I think the Cubs will beat the Phillies tomorrow. New York Yankees versus Kansas City Royals. The Yankees have a 66.5% chance to win, and the Royals have a 33.5% chance to win. This is at Kansas City. And for pitchers, Fried for the Yankees has an ERA of 1.78 and a WHIP of 0.94. And Cameron for the Royals has an ERA of 0.85 and a WHIP of 0.79. So, I mean, really good pitching for both teams. I mean, that is really good pitching. Now, Cameron has not pitched in nearly as many innings as Fried. Fried has pitched in 81 innings. Cameron has pitched in 31 and 2/3. So, and yeah, that's his like entire career. So yeah, with experience and with how well Fried's pitched, I think the pitching advantage is definitely with the Yankees. So despite the home field advantage that the Royals have, I think with the pitching advantage, I think the Yankees will beat the Royals tomorrow. Toronto Blue Jays versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Blue Jays have a 45% chance to win, and the Cards have a 55% chance to win. This is at St. Louis. For pitchers, Bassett for the Blue Jays has an ERA at 3.56 and a WHIP of 1.32. And Mikolas for the Cards has an ERA at 3.96 and a WHIP of 1.27. So good pitching for both teams. You know, not really that significant difference because it's only a like a point 0.4 difference in ERA and like a 0.05 difference in WHIP. So it's not a significant difference. So I think home field advantage will be the big thing here. So I think the Cardinals will beat the Blue Jays tomorrow. Los Angeles Dodgers versus San Diego Padres. The Dodgers have a 54.6% chance to win, and the Padres have a 45.4% chance to win. This is at San Diego for pitchers. The Dodgers have not decided on a pitcher yet, and Cease for the Padres has an ERA of 4.72 and the WHIP of 1.31. So it's not really good pitching for you know for the for Cease. I mean that's not really good. Like I wouldn't be yeah. So it is hard to say. I mean I mean look the Dodgers are very good. They have very good batting, and with not really good pitching from the Padres, like at least for starting pitchers. And even though it is hard to say who has the advantage because that's not good pitching from Padres, but Dodgers haven't had a pitcher listed, so it does not really inspire confidence. So I mean, in the Padres, so I think with this thing, I can't really say anyone has a pitching advantage. So so I think hopefully the answer will be the big thing here. So I think the Padres will beat the Dodgers tomorrow. And that's it for picks. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my picks. Do you agree with them? Do you not? If you have different picks, you can put them in the comments. But other than that, please like, subscribe, and all that. Thank you for listening, and look forward to the next video.